Have you ever wondered what happens behind the secretive borders of North Korea? What if I told you that 15 chilling photos were smuggled out of this enigmatic nation? Today, we're about to embark on a fascinating journey as we delve into the hidden realm of North Korea and unveil the truth behind these astonishing images that scared the entire world. Number 15. Amazing acrobat. North Koreans choose only the best people to show their skills in front of a real audience. This acrobat we're talking about did something truly amazing. They didn't just do 1 or 2 flips, they did an incredible number of flips. It takes an incredible amount of skill and practice to do that. North Korea wants to make sure that everyone who sees their performances is amazed. They want to leave a lasting impression, and this acrobat achieved that with their amazing flips. Number 14. Community service or job. In North Korea, many people are made to work in different situations, even when they don't want to. The photo shows people working, but it's not because they like it or because it's their regular job. Every year, the town's residents come together to work on public projects in the country. The government used to think this showed dedication, but now they admit it's forced labor. Unfortunately, the workers can't resist or make excuses like having a headache or wanting to stay home and read a book. Number 13. Korea's Mercedes. In North Korea, where they have strict rules against showing poverty, it's also considered very wrong to show off your wealth. This picture was taken on a beautiful Sunday in a park in the capital city, Pyongyang. In the park, you can see a fancy car owned by a rich person. They were having a barbecue nearby. Strangely, the car doesn't have a license plate. This photo shows the interesting situation in North Korea, where only a few people get to enjoy luxury, while most have to follow strict rules. Number 12. Kim Jong-gilia Festival. In this picture, you can see a lot of people from North Korea together at the Kim Jong-gilia Festival. They are waiting in long lines to visit various museums, but it seems that they might not be very happy, or may feel that they have to be there. This festival takes place on the Day of the Sun, a special day in North Korea. It is celebrated every April the 15th to honor Kim Il-sung, who was the founder and first president of North Korea. This day is very important to the people of North Korea, kind of like how Christmas is celebrated in other countries. Number 11. Child laborers. In North Korea, young kids lose their special childhood very early in life. As soon as they can walk, they're made to work, even though they're very young. Let's take a look at what their life is like during tough times, which sadly happens quite often there. You'll see that these little ones are working hard for farming groups. These children should be playing, exploring and discovering the amazing things in the world. Instead, they have heavy responsibilities that are too much for their age. Number 10. Letting loose. Surprisingly, it's illegal in North Korea to take photos of soldiers relaxing. We hope the person in the picture didn't get into trouble. It can be really scary if they get caught, but we've recently taken some interesting photos that show a different side of North Korea. These pictures capture soldiers relaxing, which you wouldn't find in any official album. It also shows that soldiers are capable of being themselves, not just serious. They reveal their struggles and dreams. Number 9. One-man army. In North Korea, people have to do what the government says to survive. They're taught to follow the rules from a young age, even when it's hard. But there's a kid in this picture who's doing something unusual. When a bus is coming, this kid stands in the middle of the road. In North Korea, everyone is expected to act the same and not question the rules. But this brave kid is different. These photos show us this special moment. It reminds us that every young person wants to be free. Number 8. Makeshift boat. Despite facing tough times, the people of North Korea have used everyday obstacles to show their survival skills and confidence. In this special photo, we see a fisherman on a homemade boat instead of a regular one. He's using an old tire to stabilize it, which shows how resourceful and adaptable North Koreans can be. This picture captures their make do with what you've got spirit. Number 7. Queue conundrum. Don't worry about waiting in line. It usually means things are organized. But this picture shows a different story. people are crowded together like sheep, led by someone who doesn't seem to care. It shows how desperate they are, with limited travel options and problems with their government. The picture shows people stuck in a tough situation, all trying to get by. They have to be patient in hard times, and it shows how much they want a better future. Number 6. Loyal Soldier. North Korea hides its secrets very carefully, but brave people have managed to sneak out some powerful photos that reveal the tough reality in this strategic place. These pictures show how far the North Korean government goes to make people obey its strict rules. One of the images shows a weak man who is very thin, but he's wearing a military hat and a pin of their lead. His strong loyalty, even during hard times, shows how complicated things are in this mysterious country. Number 5. Grey markets. You may have heard about black markets, but just like any other place, they're not allowed in North Korea. Some people can't afford expensive things from big stores, so they've come up with a solution to get those things from what they call grey markets. In this picture, you can see a peek into the lively world of North Korea's bustling grey markets. These places are where people trade and do business. Locally, they are called Yangmadang. They have become very popular in the country, even though there are strict rules against certain brands. Number 4. Escalator. Imagine getting on a really cool ride that goes up without any effort. It's called an escalator, and you've probably used it in the malls and offices. But in North Korea, some kids have never seen an escalator. Let's look at Pioneer's Camp, a popular place for tourists where young people from all over the country have a great time. But for kids from this country, escalators can be scary and confusing. They don't know how to use them and miss out on the fun. These kids don't get to use basic technology, and it's sad. Number 3. Fancy restaurants. In the heart of Pyongyang, along the Taedong River, there are beautiful views and new restaurants that look like jewels. But there's a sad reality behind all the glitz. Only the very rich and important people can eat in these fancy places. In North Korea, money and luxury are common, and the restaurants have delicious food for the wealthy. The average person in North Korea can only dream of trying these meals. This shows a big gap between the rich and everyone else in the country. It's a reminder that even though there are strict rules, the rich and powerful can often get away with breaking them, while the less fortunate hope for a taste of the good life. Number 2. Perfect life. In North Korea, it's strictly against the rules to take pictures of old and broken things, like a rundown bus. We managed to quickly take a photo that showed a group of soldiers pushing a broken down vehicle. Can you believe it? This daring photo goes against what the government wants people to think. This photo captures our eyes and gives us a peek behind the shiny image that they work so hard to keep up. Number 1. No biking for women. Imagine a world where everyone can enjoy the wind in their face and the happiness of riding a bicycle. But in North Korea, women and girls can't experience this exciting advice. While men ride bikes to work in the fields, women are not permitted to do so. We wonder if brave women can ever break the rules and ride themselves too. Unfortunately, such sights are rare. And we are left wondering what these women will do if their tiring day goes flat. Taking photos to show their strength is not allowed, so their stories remain untold. And that's it for today. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. And if you've got any thoughts or questions about these astonishing photos, please share them in the comments below. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, stay curious.